Hello and welcome to the Ultimate Beginner Series for Vocals Step 1. My name is Mike Campbell, and I'll assume that since you're watching this video, you have a desire to become a singer or to improve your singing. That's why I'm here. I'll give you information and ideas that will help you along the road to becoming a better singer. Beginning students always ask me, how do you sing? How do you breathe? How come you're so bald? Well, I'll try to answer as many of these questions as I can. So let's get started. Breathing is easy. We've been breathing all our lives. There's a difference between breathing when we sing and everyday breathing. As singers, we need to breathe from our diaphragms. Let me demonstrate. These are two of my students, Elaine and Elijah. When we breathe every day, it's a shallow breath. When we sing, it takes much more energy. The diaphragm is here. As you increase your capacity, you'll be able to expand all the way around. Put your hands on your upper waist, right around the rib cage. Now when you take the breath, you don't want the shoulders to raise, you don't want any tension in the neck. You want to feel it in the front, the sides, and the back. So let's try it together. Put your hands on your waist. Now we're going to take a nice big breath, nice relaxed, quiet breath. Ready? Breathe. Exhale. Breathe. Exhale. Now you notice I didn't make any sound when I took the breath. You don't want to go, that really dries out the instrument. Nice, relaxed breath. Relaxation is the key. Our instrument is our entire body, not just the vocal cords. As you practice, you may get a little lightheaded, but there's no extra charge for that. We're not used to taking in so much oxygen. This will pass. Now, take your breath through your mouth and not your nose. It's much easier and faster, and breathing through the nose becomes a big problem if you're like me and you have allergies or you have a cold. Again, try not to make a sound when you take the breath. It really dries the cords out. So let's try it again together. Everybody ready? Put your hands on your waist or just right around the rib cage, and we'll take some nice, quiet, relaxed breaths down here from the diaphragm. Okay, ready? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now at home, when you're trying it by yourself, you can do it in front of a mirror so you can see if the chest and the shoulders are moving. You don't want them to move. Again, no tension in the neck. Give it a try. Okay? You need to open your mouth to sing. Let that wonderful sound come out. If you look at some of the great singing stars, no matter what style, from Luciano Pavarotti, Placido Domingo, Jose Carreras, Whitney Houston, Barbra Streisand, Pat Benatar, Mick Jagger, they all open their mouths and let their own unique, wonderful sound come out. They all sing with what I call verbal aggressiveness. They really chew the words and spit them out. In the style of Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Natalie Cole, they speak, sing the words. Very conversational, very natural. Just like they're talking to us. A very important part of this technique is mouth position. When I sing an all vowel, ah, I feel a pull right from the corners of my mouth to the tip of my chin. It's a V shape. Other than opening your mouth like you would if you were yawning, ah, you should feel no unnatural feeling or tension in the jaw. The V shape of the lips will feel a little unnatural in the beginning, but you'll get used to it. Along with the breathing, this becomes a way of life when you speak and sing. Never push your jaw forward. That would cause great tension. So you never do much too much tension. You'll feel it immediately. It's simply just the lips projecting the sound forward. Now we'll have Elijah demonstrate. Now Elijah is just beginning this technique, just like you. He's never had a lesson. So he's going to do what I ask him to do. Hopefully you will too. And you can try it when we do it. Now I'm going to start him on an ah vowel, ah, and just have him sing it the way he would sing it normally. Ready, Elijah?
Ready.
Okay, sing it for us.
Ah.
Okay, now, Elijah, I want you to open your mouth a little more. I want you to feel the pull from the corners of your lips right down to the tip of your chin. And I want you to try to project that vowel forward, project the sound forward so it's more ah, and really open your mouth just like you're taking a big bite out of an apple. Take a bite out of an apple, you have to get your lips out of the way, take that big bite. Ah, ah. Now try it, Elijah.
Ah.
Okay, good, good. He's a good student. Now you try it at home with us. We're going to try it together. Ready, Elijah?
Ready.
Here we go. Ah. Now you notice it really doesn't change the sound of his voice. He just opened wider and allowed more of that sound and resonance to come out. Now Elaine has been using this technique for many years, and I'm going to have her demonstrate the ah vowel, and she'll do it a couple of times. Now watch for her lower teeth, watch how she opens her mouth, and listen.
Ah, ah.
See, now she was very forward. You really saw the mouth open vertically, not horizontally. You do not want to spread your lips into a smile because that can bring a lot of tension to the neck. I'll demonstrate. Ah, 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 ah. See that tension in the neck? There should never be any tension in the neck. The throat also should never hurt. If you have consistent pain in your throat, go see an ear, nose, and throat specialist who works and understands singers. So again, just to tie it all up, you want to feel a little pull right from the corners right into a V to the tip of your chin. Has nothing to do with your jaw. You never stick your chin out. This should be nice and relaxed, tension-free, and you just project the sound forward and really say the words. Most of the time when we sing, we sustain a note on a vowel, not a consonant. And if you're singing the word like gone, you can't sustain g. You sustain the vowel, gone, gone. The 5 basic vowels are ah, a, e, o, and oo. When you practice the exercises I'm about to show you, keep your tongue down so it doesn't block or close off the throat and the sound. The tip of the tongue should touch your bottom front teeth. Ah, ah. Want to open up, get the tip of your tongue right down on the bottom front teeth, keep your tongue flat. Ah. We'll do 4 basic exercises to warm up and expand your vocal range. Now it's important to understand that your voice will make changes, or what I call natural transitions, going up and down. Allow these transitions to happen. We'll have Elaine and Elijah demonstrate for you, and then you can stop the tape and you can try them yourselves, or why don't you join us while we're doing them. Kevin will play a G on the piano. Now you start where your note is comfortable in your range. The women will be an octave higher than the men. Kevin, you want to play Elaine's note? And now we'll play Elijah's note. Remember to practice at your own rate of speed. This isn't a contest. It would also be a great help if you practice with a keyboard or guitar to find and match the pitches. Remember to stay relaxed, don't push or strain. Now the first exercise we're going to do starts on the A vowel. Kevin, if you give me my note, I'll sing it for you. A. Remember, keep the vowel forward. Look for your lower teeth. Feel that V pull right here. We'll go up a half step now. Kevin? A. Now, I'm going to have Elaine and Elijah demonstrate the rest of the exercise for you. Come on, sing along with us. We'll have some fun. Ready? How did that feel? Now, hopefully you weren't straining, you weren't pushing. Also, when you go for a higher note, remember not to raise up to get it, because you'll be straining here. You don't want any strain, any tension. Did you feel the pull? Ah, ah. That pull forward, you project the vowel forward. Also, remember to feel the breathing. Make sure the breathing is down here in the diaphragm. Now we're going to continue on. We're going to do the next exercise on the ah vowel, and I'll demonstrate it for you. Ah. Now it has a little different melody, but you'll of course memorize it. Elijah and Elaine are going to do the exercise for you. They'll just do a portion of it. You can go as high and as low as you choose to go. But remember, don't strain, don't push. Here we go. The next exercise is the E vowel. Now, the natural tendency is to go E, and really smile on it. You don't want to do that. You still want to project the vowel forward. E, okay? Now, the exercise will go like this. E. Now, I'll have Elijah and Elaine demonstrate for you. As you go higher in your range, you'll have to modify the vowels slightly by adding a little a to your E sound. So I'll have Elaine demonstrate that. Now, did you see how Elaine put the A into the E? She opened the mouth wide, projected the vowel forward, and modified the vowel. So as you go higher on the E vowel, that's what you'll have to do. Now the next exercise we're going to do is O-Ah. You slide from O up the octave to Ah. You don't just go O-Ah, but O-Ah. Now I'm going to have Elaine and Elijah demonstrate for you and do the exercise. And why don't you join us? Another practice exercise is to speak the lyrics of a song using the same techniques of breathing and mouth position that we just practiced. I'll demonstrate. Really overemphasize your diction for this exercise.
Project your vowels forward.
Speak in different volumes and pitch levels.
Speak dramatically.
Speak like you might to a small child.
Speak like you might if someone was standing across the street.
But never scream. Don't forget to have fun with these exercises. You may feel foolish doing these exercises, especially if there's someone home. Go for it and give them 100% of your energy and have some fun. The reason we do these exercises is to improve the diction, get the energy into the speech. You have to sing aggressively. All the singers we love, whether it's Sinatra or Joe Cocker, they sing aggressively. Every singer has a different vocal range. How do you find your range? You'll need a keyboard or a guitar so you can find a starting note. If we start at middle C on the keyboard, sing on a vowel down to your lowest note, and then you'll sing on the same vowel up to your highest note. This is how we find our vocalizing range. Now Elijah and Elaine are going to demonstrate how to do this. Now Elijah went down to a low F below middle C. He was pretty strong down to the G and then kind of graveled his way out of the F. That would be your vocalizing range. We're not really paying much attention to what you sound like when you find this range, because we'll talk about your singing range after we finish this exercise. Now we're going to have Elijah go up to try to find the top note of his vocal range. Now Elijah vocalized up to an A below high C, and before he vocalized down to an F below middle C. So that's basically his vocalizing range at this moment in time. Now with lessons with a good teacher, he can probably extend the upper part of his range another octave by learning how to make the next transition into his falsetto. But at this moment in time, his vocalizing range is from F below middle C to A above middle C. Now we're going to have Elaine do the same exercise on a vowel that she wants to use, and we'll find out what her range is. Now Elaine just sang down to an F below middle C on the piano, the true middle C. She is, of course, singing an octave higher than Elijah just did. Elijah sang the F below his middle C. Now she's going to go up and see how high she can go. Now Elaine sang up to a D above high C and down to an F below middle C. So that's her vocalizing range. Now she's been doing this for quite a few years. She's a trained singer. Elijah is just starting out. He still is learning about his voice. That's where you need to find a good teacher who can help you extend that range safely. At this point in time, don't worry about what it sounds like. You're not making CDs yet. Your lowest note to your highest note is your vocalizing range. When you're singing a song, you want to have the most of the song within your comfortable vocalizing range. You want to be able to sing the highest note of the song every time with confidence. Again, you'll need a teacher to help you learn about your own voice. Elaine, Elijah, and I will sing a song in 4 different styles for you. We'll use our techniques of breathing and projecting the vowels forward and opening the mouth to allow our own unique voices to come out so you can see that the technique will work in any style. Now the song we're going to sing is Wind Beneath My Wings, which you may have heard a few times on the radio through the years. First, Elaine's going to sing it in sort of the style that the song was a hit. We call it a pop ballad. So here's Elaine.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You've been content to let me shine. You always walked the step behind. Did you ever know that you're my hero and everything I would like to be? I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings.
Now Elaine sang that in a nice comfortable key for her. It was very conversational, very easy, almost like she was speaking to us. Now we're going to raise the key and so she can show the upper range, sort of like a Broadway singer or even an opera singer. Let's check that out.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You've been content to let me shine. the step behind. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I'd like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings.
Now I hope you heard the difference in the styles. The first time, again, it was pop ballad, more conversational. It was a lower key, much more comfortable vocally. Now the second one, again, it was Broadway, almost operatic, raised the key, not quite as conversational. Now Elijah is going to sing it in his style, which is sort of R&B hip hop. You're going to hear a different voice, different key, but his own unique style delivering the same kind of song. Let's give a listen.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You've been content to let me shine. You always walked a step behind. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be, yeah, I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings.
Now Elijah did a great job on that. That was his sort of R&B funk style. You heard a lot of flexibility in the voice and the way he played with the time. I'm going to do it in a jazz swing style, probably about the same key as Elijah did it. And let's see how I do.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You've been content to let me shine. You always walk the step behind. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I'd like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I'd like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings.
I hope this has helped you to understand your voice better. We will be back with step 2, where we'll talk about the difference between chest voice and head voice, how to build endurance and range, specifics of styles, and how to take care of your voice. So, see you then.
Ba-do-ba.